Hello guys, welcome to my channel Miss Recap. Today I'm going to explain 2022 animated adventure comedy movie called Wendell and Wild. This is the story of a girl named Kat, whose mom and dad have a huge factory in the city. In this factory, a lot of people from the city used to work. But some bad people wanted to build a club on top of the factory. So Kat's mom and dad refused to give the factory to the bad people. Anyway, they leave for home and get into an accident on the way. Their car had fallen into the water. So Kat's mom and dad had died, but Kat was saved. The scene shifts to the underworld, meaning hell, where there are a lot of monsters and bad souls, where we see two monsters brothers named Wendell and Wild, who were growing new hair from a magical cream on their dad's bald head. Now, one of them started eating this magical cream. Little brother stops him that please don't eat this. If this cream is over and dad's hair is not complete, then dad will bury you anyway. He was also telling his brother to hold his tongue from his nose and vomit it, so that all the cream he had eaten comes out. But big brother does not listen to him, and because of this fight, he gives the same cream to his brother. And with the effect of this cream, they went into the underworld. They went into the world of thoughts, where they saw a girl who could fulfill all their dreams, because she was an underworld fairy. The dream of these two brothers was to build a huge park inside the house, where all the souls will have fun. But they did not have money to build such a big park. They thought that the fairy in their dreams might give them money, and their dream would be fulfilled. After this, we are shown again to Kate. On the way, she sees that her mom and dad's factory was now destroyed. Because of the destruction of this factory, many people were killed in this factory, and many people had left this city. Kate had now come to school, where we see a girl who is making a very cute drawing for her school project. A boy comes out to see Kate, where three girls wanted to be friends with Kate, but Kate did not befriend them. Then suddenly, Kate sees that a girl's life is in danger because of an ant. As soon as she comes to her senses, Kate quickly pushes the girl away, from which the girl was actually saved. In this way, we came to know that Kate can also see the future. Now, the class had started in the school. The teacher had brought an octopus in the class, and while showing it, she tells that this octopus changes according to the situation. But the strange thing here is that as soon as the octopus sees Kate, it takes the form of a strange monster. As soon as Kate goes to her, a magical light comes out of the doll kept in the drawer, which burned Kate's hand and made a mark on her teeth. As soon as she sees this, she was very upset. She tells Kate that you will always have to hide this mark. You don't have to show it to anyone. The scene is cut and we are shown to the underworld, where both the brothers were making the design of their park. Then her dad sends her a message that we have found the fairy of the underworld, which was actually no one else but Kate. The mark on Kate's hand also showed that she is the fairy of the underworld. Both the brothers knew that no one can fulfill their dreams except the fairy. So now they decide that somehow they will go to the world of humans and contact their fairy. They will take money from her to make a park. These are the same bad people in Kate's city who always wanted to take over the city and wanted to break Kate's mom and dad's factory and make a club there. We see these people meeting their father. Kate wanted to become to know that they also destroyed Kate's mom and dad's factory. According to a plan, Kate wanted to become the mayor of the city to take over her dad's city. But no one was ready to vote for them. In this danger, they killed their father and threw him into the water. Kate was sleeping at the time when she ceased dreaming about her past, that how her mom and dad drowned and died. In this dream, she was about to die, that suddenly someone holds her hand and pulls her out. Actually, both the monster brothers wanted to come to Kate's dream from the underworld and talk to her. They wanted to tell her that you are our fairy, and if you help us, we will bring your mom and dad back to life. For all this, Kate needed a magical doll and make a companion, with whom she had to come to her mom and dad's grave, because through her mom and dad's grave, both the monster brothers came to meet her. Kate starts preparing herself. When Kate shows us that both the brothers are also trying to finish their work as soon as possible, that is, they were trying to put a hair on their dad's head as soon as possible. that during this time an insect dies under their machine, and as soon as that magical cream falls on that insect, it immediately comes back to life. Now, through this cream, they had found a way to bring humans back to life. To trick their dad, they made a statue of themselves and put it on their beds. While Kate had also reached her mom and dad's grave, she recites some mantras with her magical cat. As soon as she recites it, a very terrible storm had come there. The ground was broken and now both the monstrous brothers were coming out of it. But because of the storm, their path changes. And instead of Kate's mom and dad's grave, they come out of the ground on someone else's grave. Kate, who was standing here waiting for both the brothers, thinks that both the brothers were lying to her. In this anger, she leaves from there. Here, when both the brothers do not find their fairy, they think that why not test their cream first? That's why they dug a grave. This grave was not of anyone else but of Kate's school's father, who was killed by the bad guys a while ago. By reviving the father, these two brothers were asking for money from him. Then the father replies to them that neither do I have money, and if you revive everyone in this graveyard, that no one will have money. The city has become very poor now. Hearing this, both of them are very angry, as if all their hard work is going in vain, and because of not getting money, their dream will not be fulfilled. In this anger, they are about to kill the father again. Then the father tells them to wait. I will take you to some people who have money, and who can give you a lot of money after getting their work done. The father did not give them anywhere else. Instead, he brought them to the same bad guys who killed the father. The father was telling the bad guys that you want to win the mayor's election, right? And for this, you will need votes. So you can these two monsters brothers. You can revive the dead people and vote. And by winning like this, you can become the mayor. That bad guys had no place left. He promises to give his father a lot of money after his work is over. But the condition was that now these two monsters brothers will not revive any other person other than them. So according to the deal, these two brothers were not allowed to revive Kate's mom and dad. Kate, who had now known that her father had been revived, and these two monster brothers who were about to revive her, who had come in her dream. So she also reaches them while looking for them. She was working for those people, and she was reviving the people she had told. Kate gets very angry seeing this, and she holds both of them by the ears and says, "You both first revive my mom and dad. Now, they could not do this work." That's why he tries to put Kate in his words and says that if you swear to be loyal to us, then only we will revive your mom and dad. Kate, without thinking, understands and asks for everything from him. Although Kate's friend was also refusing to do this, as soon as she saw the mark on his hand had also turned green. It means that she had now become an underground fairy. Another character is also shown with whom Kate's teacher stood, who told Kate to hide that magical mark from everyone. This man actually used to call all the monsters in the world as Kate and used to stop all the evil. Here, because Kate had taken an oath that she will listen to everyone the monster say, so the monster starts his work by asking her to bring him food. That is, now they were reviving the humans. After finishing their work, both the brothers start eating the remaining cream. Seeing this, Kate's friend gets angry and says, "Stop, leave this cream. Otherwise, where will you get the cream to revive Kate's mom and dad?" When both the brothers do not listen to him, then he gets rid of himself, pulls a cream from his hand, revives Kate's mom and dad and tells the whole story and sends Kate to the city to find. Whereas from here, now we were seeing the dad of these two monsters brothers in the underworld. He sees that his sons have not touched him much. In anger, when he pulls out both the sons through his nose, he sees that his sons are missing from there. Instead, there are statues lying in their place. In Kate's city, Kate also knew that her mom and dad are now alive. She was very happy to see both of them, and when she was hugging both, then a strange mark on her hand, her mom and dad are seen. And when she asks, Kate tells that I had made a deal with two demon brothers to revive you both, that they will revive you both and I will listen to everything they say. At which her mom and dad tells her the truth, that we were not revived by demons. In fact, your friend has revived. As soon as Kate hears this, she realizes that both the monster brothers have deceived her. She wanted to find them to take her revenge, but she goes to the graveyard and sees that both the monster brothers have also captured her friend, and she is running away from there by saving her friend. On the way to the graveyard, she meets her teacher who holds her hand and asks her, "Have you stolen a magical doll? Or have you caught the monsters in this world?" When Kate told the truth, the teacher was very upset because Kate had opened a door to destruction in this world. Not only that, Kate was now in danger of her life. She had an infection in her entire body. Here in the mayor's election, due to the revival of all those dead, now bad people had also won the election. And according to the promise, they had also given a lot of money to the father to give to the monsters. After becoming mayor, not a single intention of his was good. He was telling all his bad intention to his daughter, but they had forgotten that his daughter was Kate's class fellow. Now, those two monsters' brothers who know that Kate's mom and dad are alive and were trying to catch her and kill her back, Kate's friend running away Kate. Her teacher came to her and tells her, "Those two little monsters have also caught your mom and dad to kill them." So now goes ahead to save her parents, and the fight between the two had begun. Meanwhile, Kate's class fellow, who was the daughter of the bad people, she comes and stops this fight and says, wait, listen to me. Not my mom and dad. The money I have given you, it's all fake. Not only this, but my mom and dad neither want to make a park for these monsters, nor do they want to build a school here. And if nothing is done, then this city will be completely destroyed by tomorrow. During their conversation, on the ground with a very big storm, both the monster brothers, dad, that is the king of the underworld, had come out. As soon as he came, both the monsters, that is along with his sons, he had also kidnapped many more people. Here the man who had always been capturing every monster that came into the world. He was also trying to capture this big monster, but maybe he did not have the strength to capture such a big monster. First of all, he was angry with both his children that all the cream on his hair has run out. In this anger, before he could eat both his children, the monster sees a big painting. It was being shown in the painting how a father was fighting to save his son. Seeing this, the monster also understands that he should not eat his son, but he should save him. Another strange thing was, the monster was also crying at this place. He tells everyone that many of my sons had run away from the underworld. He never came back to me. As soon as he heard this, the man who had captured the monsters shows that monster to his son and says that if you leave all our companions, then I will return all your sons to you. According to the story, the monster meets his son and frees all the humans. But in the meantime, the father who had come back to life because of the monster's scream, he was dead. The big monster says that my cream only works for a short time. That's now the kid's mom and dad also dies. He tells his daughter that there is still time. We have to save the city before we die, for which he had to stop the mayor first. Everyone gathers to stop the mayor. Among the people who stopped the mayor, his own daughter was also included. The mayor gets very angry seeing this, and he orders to kill all these people before everyone dies. Here from the underworld, the big monster sends some of his small monsters to help the people of the cat, who in a few days, the city destroyed by the cat was repaired again. While the police had taken the mayor, it is shown at the end that the cat has shown his mom and dad with the help of the power to see his future, that in the coming days how beautiful their city will be. As soon as she sees this, his mom and dad die in peace. The cat is very sad. So then those two monster brothers who had come to take the soul of the kid's mom and dad, they show the design of their park to the kid. That when we make this park inside the palace, then always your mom and dad will be able to come here for free. The kid was still sad, but with all this, the story ends here. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.